Yo guys, what is up? Ang pala si Vathro. Na-unlock na natin yung dalawang advanced classes dito.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
Pakita ko lang sa inyo. Yan. Na-unlock na natin yung warrior and sorcerer. Pero mag-i-stick muna tayo sa thief. Medyo nag-i-enjoy pa tayo. Tsaka, huwag naman tayo every level 4 or level 5 nagpapalit ng class. And nahuli na rin natin yung Arisen Shadow, no? Ito, silin natin si Sven.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I never imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so...
Gusto mo rin maging warrior or adventurer?
And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is...
Boring nga yan. Tapos,
strict.
yung mga panahon na wala pang technology. Hirap yan.
Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to
protektahan
pick out an
ganun
item
kasi
and
noble
obtain
ka eh.
it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt.
Since noble ka, ano man gawin mo triple eh.
I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
There's a ladder here.
Putik ka, 200 gold.
Excellent find.
Ang gagawin natin sa 200 gold. Pangbayad lang natin yan sa ox cart eh. Kuha na tayo ng mission natin dito kay Captain Brandt. Kay Captain.
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup?
Mahal ng alak nyo ha. 2,000 gold.
Come back anytime.
Thank you, Glenna. Wala pa si Captain.
Welcome to. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
Thank you. Oh, yun na si Captain. Bigla siya nag-spawn. Out of nowhere.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace.
Yun lang.
From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Lagi na lang sa palace.
What am I to do?
Pwede na ba ngayon? Gabi naman na.
Look, as long as you think.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Sana
Just
meron ng...
yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Kakala ko, kinausap tayo.
No harm in picking a few.
Sana meron ulit tayong mag-guide para makapasok tayo ng matiwasay na.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
Sungit mo. Pwede ba tayo pumasok dito ng direkta lang?
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted
Nakakabahan
outside
ako
his
eh.
chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Baka may durugin tayo dito eh. Pang audience to, so it means hindi tayo dito. Huh? Puti, kala ko nahulog. Baka may way naman dyan pataas. Siguro as long as wala tayong gagawin masama, makakapasok tayo ng maayos. Ayun! Hindi ko gusto yung sounds. Para mapapahamak tayo. Ito na.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me.
Kami yun.
Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
What?
What are you doing in here? Don't recognize you.
Umalis na ba sila? Umalis na sila. Dali mo, dali. Oh! Secret door.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your
Paano
mother.
gagawin natin? Nasa loob tayo. Ba tumalon? Dali.
Well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Sino ka? Mamma mia!
Dumi-dumi mo!
Una si Ulrika, ngayon si... Wilhelmina. Ay, mama. Mama, di asukal.
Oi! Who goes there?
Uy!
Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Uy, thank you sa pagligtas sa amin.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Why did you help me?
I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
Oh. Sapin natin
Off you
si
go
Mama
now.
Mia.
If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
Pwede ba kitang buhatin? Bawal. Talaga naman. Kailangan natin mamili, guys. Si Ulrika o si Mama Mia. Para siyang Mama de Azúcar. Guys, to me.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
I do. Kaya kailangan natin umalis dito at i-inform na natin si Captain Brandt about kay Wilhelmina. Masasabi kaya kay Captain Brandt yun? May additional ally
There's a
tayo.
ladder here. Ah, excellent find.
Chupi. Oy, ang dilim kasi. Hindi naman tayo nagsusuot ng lamp. Excuse lang, oh. VIP kami sa bar na to. Captain, ay mo kausapin?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a
Okay
true
na, no?
risen.
Mabasa na namin yan.
I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the God's way. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion. A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Wow. Talaga naman.
As a reward, you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to...
Ano kaya susuot nating damit?
Might as well take a look.
Baka may binibenta na magandang damit, idol. Nagkakaloko na tayo dito eh.
While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Oy, mali tayo na napuntahan. May napupunta lang tayo saglit, no? Para magkaroon tayo ng malupitang damit na naaayon sa gusto ni Captain Brandt. Tingnan nga natin yung map. Nasaan tayo?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Tingnan nga natin kung meron pa sa iba. Ay! Ring. Sabi na meron eh. May kabilang door pa tayo hindi napapasukan. Hindi napasukan na rin to.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Balik na tayo kaya eh. Captain Brandt. Baka pwede na isuot natin. Ay, hindi. You know, noble na tayo. Tara, kausapin natin si Captain Brunt.
What to do?
We are ready.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we would...
So, wag muna natin yung gawin.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Okay pa, umaga na. So,
Isn't much to go on.
pakirita yung damit natin. Bisitahin muna natin yung Mel. May mission tayo doon. Pinapapunta tayo doon ni Captain Brunt. Hindi ko alam bakit. Knock.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Tama
Would
ka
allow
dyan.
us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked.
Asan
that is.
yung... Ito.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Yan. Yan yung gusto kong ox start. May bubong. Hindi mainit. Let's go. Ba't kasi yung mga kasama natin hindi natutulog? Ay, hindi nagbabayad.
Mayhap this.
Hindi tuloy kayo makasakay sa ox cart. Ox cart pala. Wow. Isang himala. Wala tayong nakalaban.
Upon my life. You spend your days on
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Tama.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
First time nangyari.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for. Get forward to the boy.
Might I interest you in my humble... Yes, much obliged, sir.
Ever since the reign of
Ayun.
Rathace,
Hahanapin
the
pa si
founder of
Ulrika.
Vermund, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Sir Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely?
Parang inaano nila to. Okay na.
If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I
Papapatay
must
to si
inform the
Ulrika pa
Queen Regent
nagkataon.
of this development.
Pwede ba natin takutin yun?
You came to see me. Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do.
Oh.
'Twas by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's
Mamma
assault.
mia.
The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me.
I will help you.
You have my
Sa
earnest gratitude.
lahat ng aking makakaya. Abot pala. Sa abot ng aking makakaya.
I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Martin, susuntokin ko ulo mo sa ginawa mo kay Ulrika. Ulrika, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Uy,
Where is
si
Ulrika?
Captain and ay si ano to? Sir Leonard.
The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom.
Martin.
All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Pwede ba natin pugutan na ulo to?
Ulrika is gone.
What?
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For our sake.
Kasama lang natin siya.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say,
Ito yung pinaplat
I do
nila.
not expect there will
Papunta
be
sa
any
kanila yung land dito.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Saan natin nahanapin si Ulrika? Tara na. Gawin na natin ang paghahanap sa aking bebelabs. Sasali ka sa aking team. Ang sabi niya, meron daw dragon eh. So, saan natin nahanapin ang dragon?
Hold, sir.
Uy.
I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone.
Mm.
But it seems the dragon has returned. It has, however, taken the form of a small, humble servant. He has been sent by the Queen to protect the village. He has been sent by the Queen to protect the village.
Saan natin nahanapin si Ulrika? Umatak dito yung dragon. Bamman dito si Ulrika, no?
Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have
Anyway,
made our
ang ginawa
homes
natin
their
is
own.
nilakad natin hanggang capital yung para mahanap si Ulrika. Kaso wala talaga.
What are we to do? The guards not like to
Ngayon
send
nagpupunta
soldiers
tayo
all
sa
the
mga
way out here.
village. Baka mamaya nandito lang siya.
But
Then
maybe
ito nga.
needn't at all.
Nag-pop up tong quest na
You
to.
are the Arisen, I. Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir. Do something, anything about the Saurians.
Mamaya naghahanap ng lead si ano.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
We must remain vigilant. I grant you glory slain.
Di ba na tumulong yung mga mates dito? Pero natin na
Making our report ought to be our next priority.
Okay, report.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village.
Thank you.
If you happen to pass by, do come visit. I should like for you to see this place as...
So yun, hanggang dito na lang muna guys. Nagpunta tayo sa mga village. Wala si Ulrika. So,